Hello, y'all.
Dream away. I think I'm gonna
Have to stay. Mm, mm, What's up? What's up, y'all? What's up, TJ? What's up, Lisa? Thank you for the heart me. Appreciate it. Oh, let me get you up. Why I don't let you up automatically? Hold on. Let me see if I need to change that. What's up? What's up? Oh, I'm on the wrong phone. Damn it. I'm on the wrong phone. It's okay. It's gonna have to do.
Oh man.
Ah,
How you doing
okay.
this morning or this afternoon?
I am doing well. I just was doing some schoolwork beforehand,
Oh, okay.
but I already done made 3 videos today. Posted those 3. I done cooked breakfast for my son. Cooked something for me. I done did a battle. I done went live on TikTok showing my face because I haven't been showing my face. So I was told that I need to show my face more often.
I mean, you
So
show your face on everybody else's live, so that's good.
right,
You needed to show
right,
you. You need to let your people see you too. On your live.
right,
I wish I would
right,
have known.
right.
I would have got on. I wasn't doing shit.
Yeah. How's your day going?
I was going pretty good. I was just messing with Key on her live. I told her I just had went and grabbed me some lunch over here eating this McDevil's. And
Lisa, you are
I had to
too.
go and grab something real quick. Because I was over there at the bank. Somebody tried to get him a damn debit card. So they cancel my damn other debit card, get a new debit card.
I appreciate you saying that, Lisa. Yes, and I don't mind showing my face, whether I'm done up or not. It doesn't matter to me because you get what you get. But the thing is that I made a post about it. If you want to go check it out, it's pretty long. It's a little bit long, but everybody's road is not the same. Okay, and everybody's because everybody's destination is not the same. So everybody doesn't have to go live and show their face. You know what I'm saying? It might work for some people and it may not work for others. So you got to do what works best for you and what makes you happy. And I feel like I'm so overcritical of myself, and I was live for so many years showing my face that this is where I'm comfortable at right now. Because again, like I said, I'm super critical of myself. So then when I see myself, then I watch the replay and I'm like, oh shit, somebody told me I had something in my teeth. Oh, wow, there was something on my eye. I had crusted. My hair was sticking up here. Oh, I had this, this, or that. Like, I'm too overcritical of myself because I even do it listening to this because I listen to the whole podcast all over again. And I'm like, dang, I shouldn't have said that. Dang, why did I say that? Oh my God. So,
Dang, I be the same way.
top of the visual. Oh Lord. And then that also opens up a lot of doors and a lot of opportunity for people to. You're already critical of yourself. That opens the door for people to be critical of you on top of that. And I just for anxiety, so that just gives adds on top of it. I don't want it. I don't want it. But what up, y'all? We ain't on. This ain't therapy session today. What's up, y'all? What's going on? Welcome in, y'all. We appreciate it.
It's always a therapy session. What's up, PR? What's good? What's good, Lisa? Unapologetic.
We are talking
What's up, King? Let's go. Welcome, y'all.
the talking stage. We all been there. Some of us are in there. Been there, in there.
Been there or in there.
And we need to break it down a little bit because things are different than back in the day. I know everybody looking for that 90s love. It ain't there no more, okay? It's gone. All right. We we in a whole different generation, okay?
Absolutely.
It's time to
A
grow
whole new world, y'all. How they say it on damn line. Aladdin is a whole new world. I
right.
can't sing. I just messed that up.
right. All right. Welcome in, y'all. Hi, King. Hi, Lisa. Hi, PR. I saw AJ come through. I don't see she said anything though, but hi to you. I seen you came through. Your face popped up on the plus sign up here.
Look, you be like me. I'm like, I saw your face on the plus side. I know you came through. Let's go.
Got to speak. That's all right. But listen, y'all. We about to get it popping in here. If y'all want to come up on with us, you can. If you don't want to talk, you don't have to. But hey, come on up and be here with us and, support us. If you want to speak, of course, you're more than welcome to. We actually like that. We like to get different perspectives. We like to hear people's opinions. We actually have been learning so much, but from each other, and it also allows us to have a different perspective. But we all also have found out so far that the main component of all these talks is communication.
Yes.
That's what we need to always build on and work on. And that these relationships grow, whether it's family, your friendships, or intimate relationships. Everything is communication. But today we're going to talk about the talking stage. The talking stage isn't a relationship, but it doesn't mean that it's not nothing either. But hoping is there because you're hoping that it's going to grow to something else. But a lot of people get injured emotionally in that stage because, again, communication. Things are established. Like you don't set the boundaries and where you want to go during that talking stage. So today on the Hard Truth Podcast, we're breaking down the most confusing stage in what we call modern dating. Because traditional seems to be out the door.
Traditional is just that. You know what I'm saying? That's old school. That's the old way of thinking. A lot of people now, and this is due to, it's due to social, media, new social norms being created, new ways of thinking, because like I said, everybody is coming in to this world and they're having their own opinion or their own thoughts or their own ways of doing things and thinking it's the best way to do it. And of course, others are adapting to that and others aren't. I think the traditional is the ones that, they are not wanting to adapt to a new way because they're, afraid of change, all that good stuff. But it's definitely can still be in place in a, just depending on you, right? In a certain reality for some people, it can be in place, but some people see it as, times has changed. So you change, right? And you change the way you do this, and you change the way they court. Nobody is throwing what they call jackets on the ground over the puddle anymore, and nobody's opening doors anymore, and all that good stuff, right? So those are the traditions and traditional things that everybody's just starting to move away from because they feel like it's not good or feel like, hey, it's making you look a certain way. Because like I said, a lot of people want to look a certain way to people, versus just being authentically them and just not worrying about what the next, like we was just saying just a few minutes ago, how we may sound or how we may look on social media or when we're doing our things. We criticize ourselves, but we also get hung up on what everybody else is saying. So that can happen also in those new dating styles and things and such like that, because we want our friends or our family or even just society to view us as this certain way versus just living in our own truth and living in our own, livelihood. Because ultimately we're gonna be the ones that make this life what it is or don't, not the people that's outside making, giving you the way it should go. So that's how I feel on that. But I'm ready to, let's talk about it. Let's get to it, y'all. Welcome to the Hard Truth Podcast.
Welcome in. Thank you, Jaleesa. What's up, Lady K? Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're talking the talking stage and why it confuses everyone. So, what is the talking stage, in your opinion?
The talking stage for me, in my opinion, is we haven't said anything. We haven't made a together decision on this is rock steady and we are going to be monogamous, or you know what I'm saying, or whatever we're going to be doing. The talking stage is, hey, I'm trying to learn you, find out some information about you. If it's some things that I can deal with, if it's some things that you can deal with me, because no, when we talking about just us, we usually just talk about what we can. We don't think about the other person. Well, you know, and what their likes is. So we gotta both come into it, and just that's the talking stage for me. Is just, hey, we just talking, and then we go to, hey, that's, you know, I'm gonna call it, that's my girlfriend, that's my boyfriend, that's however you want to say it, and then you go into, okay, now it's we're exclusive, and then I feel like when you say, hey, that's my girlfriend, that's my boyfriend, you exclusive, that's me, and then you get the fiance, and then you go on to marriage. And so the talking stage definitely is just you dating, and you trying to find that person that's gonna fit you, and as well as you fitting them.
Okay. Yeah, my talking stage, my idea of a talking stage is similar to that. You know, you meet somebody that you feel is attractive to you, and you know, you start having conversations with them to see if you're compatible. And then I feel like from there, then you say, okay, well then yes, let's start dating at this point. Doesn't mean that you're exclusively dating. You're dating. You're collecting more data because that's what dating is. You're starting to go out, hang out with this person a little bit more. To me, that's what dating is. You know, you do whatever is enjoyable to both of you, and then there's the next stage after the dating. Then it's exclusive dating. You know, and then there's another stage after that. That's when, you know, you decide you want to up it a notch. Some people move in together, some people get engaged. Then after that, some people get married. But to me, the talking stage does not mean I belong to you and you belong to me.
That's it.
It means that the door is still open to meet somebody else.
Yep. 100% on that.
And I feel like that's the difference in how it's different from dating. Um, you're just having conversations to see if there's any compatibility.
Yep. Yep. 100%. I like how PR said nothing is official and we don't go together. That's my brother right there. That is it. That is it.
Okay, so with this talking stage, people say that, oh, in the talking stage, people are only saying it's a talking stage because they're trying to avoid the label. Why do you think people try to avoid the label and try to stay in the talking stage longer than what it should last?
I feel like some people just not ready for, or don't know what they really want when it happens like that. They really don't know what they want. They're either still healing, but they want to be with somebody just to say I'm with somebody, because society make it seem like it's something wrong with you because you're single and you're not one. So it gets in some people's heads, not everybody. And so I think when they do that, they're just wasting not only their time, but they're wasting another person's time and keeping that other person from finding their real somebody, right? Or their true somebody. But because they're being played with for the most part. If you can't, I feel like if you can't decide on if the person that you're talking to isn't that one, you know, and y'all are talking, right? Because hopefully you're talking and just not holding the phone. And I'm talking about in life, when you're talking with somebody, y'all going on dates, you're talking on the phone, you're coming in together, you're probably doggone bumping uglies, whatever, right? You're getting to know each other, but you also letting each other know what it is. If you're not, I feel like you're just playing and wasting time, and that can actually prolong the talking stage for you, because you're not looking for anything. But you have to be real and be real with yourself, but also be real with that person and let them know I'm not looking for anything, but but a friendship right now, but a companionship right now, just to have. I'm still healing, and that can even be an excuse at the same time. But you got to just be upfront, 100% upfront with them, and just let them know and let them make their decision from there.
Right, right. So you mentioned that prolongs that talking stage. So when does talking become dating? Like how long does it take before you get to the point of, okay, I talk to this person, I see where their head's at. This is someone I potentially want to date. And
Yeah,
start.
I don't think it's a specific. I don't think it's a specific time. I just know it shouldn't take that long for you to realize if you're looking for someone now. Only if you're looking for someone. It shouldn't take you that long to realize that that's the person that you want to date, or that's the person you want to take it to the next level with. It shouldn't take that long, because if you ain't getting you don't no chills up your spine, or no, what I'm saying, hard eyes and smiles from ear to ear when that person calls or talk to you, then what are we doing for real?
Right, right.
Like,
Welcome.
if I'm not excited when you call me. If I'm not excited when you call me, we're gonna probably be in the talking stage for a long time. If not, just that's gonna be it. But if I'm getting excited every time you call me, I feel good whenever you call me. Y'all, that's getting ready. That's going to the next step. You should be taking it to the next level, and then going from there, then you're gonna take it to the level after that. But it's so many stages when it comes to getting into relationships, and a lot of people don't understand those stages, because you're gonna have that googly eyed honeymoon stage and so on and so forth. But yeah, I don't think it's a time set. It's just depending on how that person is making you feel, and then if y'all want to get together and make that official. But it shouldn't be no damn 2 years. I know that. 2 years, and we still talking 2 years.
Right. It shouldn't take a year either. Child, bye. So why do people stay in that talking stage too long? Like, why do people stay there? Why do people accept that? That
I
that
want the chills up the spine. I keep laughing.
I don't know what that feel like.
Yeah, I don't know what the chills up the spine feel like. You never just, when somebody, like, it just gave you that you just shivered. It's like, it's just like it's a good feeling. It's not a bad feeling. It's like a good feeling, because you just getting to be in their company, in the midst of them, right?
No, I felt it before. I'm joking.
I've been giddy and all that, but TJ said the chills
You
up
had
the
the chills up your
spine.
spine. You had the chills up
Okay,
your spine.
I've been giddy like, oh, my man calling. Let me answer, or let me let it
That's
ring a
it.
little bit. Let me
That's
ring
it.
it, let it ring a little bit. Okay.
Uh-oh, who commented on this? Who commented this live or filter? Who said what? Come up here
That-
and say it instead.
that's it though. That's it though. Thanks for coming up, Key. Key, you got Ty Baby spot. She gonna get you. But no, just kidding. But yeah.
Well, you got to move me around.
Oh man, no, but you good. But go ahead, bro.
Anyway. Ooh, why do you think I'm not following you, Key? Oh, probably because mustn't have pressed it when you was just live. Anyway, I'm sorry. Um, now we were saying when the when does talking become dating? What do you think, Key? When does it become dating?
I'm so glad you asked that question, Ruth. Talking becomes dating when my feelings get involved. So if you ain't said nothing to me about we go together, if I feel we go together, then we go together. Maybe
that
maybe it's the Scorpio in me, maybe it's the slight delusion, but I let go when I want to let go.
is definitely the slight delusion.
Uh-huh. Yep. But I know, yeah, if we don't go together, we don't go together. But if I keep you around, it's because of course it's been a while and we built some kind of connection, and maybe it's a little hope there, or you making it seem that way, which is a problem.
I say
Then
don't
when
do. I say when you start doing things as well that are more of a talking stage type deal, you gotta have that conversation. Like, what are we doing? You know, at that point, your feelings, like you said, your feelings are starting to get in and get involved. You know, you still have to let them know, hey, versus you them assuming you saying, hey, we go together versus, you know, they should know that we go together because we done bumped uglies, we done did this and we done did, you know, you're taking me down, you make me feel good, blah, blah, blah. You make me more than you with everybody else. You should know this, right? No, a lot of times it's not, it should be a thing because, but I said you, everybody don't have common sense, book sense, or street sense. They don't have a combination of neither one of them sometimes, right? So you gotta just communicate that. Like we said, a lot of things is communicate. We think it sounds so cliche to say that because we just afraid to talk to people, but it's really not that hard to just say what's on your mind. Say how you're feeling, the same way you would talk to your friends or your family members, and the same way you can get on podcasts and express. Talk to your person and let them know, so you're not led on with feeling like, oh, I'm alone. I'm alone in this, and you had me leading me on, but you never said anything. So it's like, let's talk about it, so you can know if this is how they feel, so you can know for yourself. You know what? Since you don't feel like that, and I do, let me make my exit real quick.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Key.
in reality though, if we don't have the conversation and you don't let me know we're together, and you know what I'm saying, then we're not together. So you shouldn't expect exclusivity with me too.
Right, exactly.
But that's
The
what people
conversation definitely has to be had, because what tends to happen is you're in this quote unquote talking stage, and then one person thinks it's more than the other, and then you try to check the other one on something. They be like, well, we ain't even together.
I've been there. Been there, done that.
Ooh, TJ, I need that story. You thought you went together with somebody and you told them y'all went together because y'all was bumping uglies?
No, Key, no, it
He over
was
here
that.
trying to judge me, Ruth.
No.
Definitely delusion.
Y'all still fast.
He said that's definitely delusional, but he told me something. I've been there. Oh, all right, do tell.
No, I'm saying I've been there to where I've actually said we ain't together when you want to question me on something. We're in the talking stage and we haven't got together and said you can't question me on where my whereabouts. Those are the type of things I'm talking about. Like, don't question me on my whereabouts, where I'm at. You know, if we're in the talking stage, we haven't made it official that you are mine, and and so and so, vice versa. If we ain't made that decision, then you don't go into those roles of a relationship, of an exclusive relationship, and feeling like you can do so good in the place of it until we actually have it. I don't care about the feelings part because we didn't discuss it. And I'm okay with discussing. Y'all see I can talk, right? So I'm okay with, let's talk about it and let's make that's what it is, because if you ain't telling me that's what it is and I ain't told you that's what it is, that ain't what it is.
Oh, I totally understand that, and that makes so much logical sense. But if we sleeping together, then we go together. If I say so, that's just how I stand with it.
And that's the problem, because
Absolutely
people
not.
want
that is the
talking
problem.
stages with intimacy but zero accountability. Like, this
That is the
era
problem.
has to end.
If we
It has
bump the
to end.
uglies, we go together.
Period.
I can ask you whatever I want.
Go.
Where you going? Who you traveling with? Let me know when you get back. I need to know, and they tell me too, because stop playing with me.
Now,
That's just me.
So I do believe when you have sexual intercourse, those are interviews being planned. And of course, y'all can get so into it that it causes those emotions to heighten and get to that feeling. But like for me, I don't feel like that seals the deal on. Yeah, we go together. Now we are exclusive. We are in that 100% exclusive. It still has to come down to having that conversation, rather that conversation happen during or after
Absolutely.
sexual
And that's
intercourse.
why during the talking stage, you shouldn't be bumping uglies.
Shit, me.
Period. It shouldn't be unless that's what you want to do. But if you're looking,
Bump them uglies.
if you are looking for a serious relationship, you should not be doing that until there's a commitment. Period. Because that's where the confusion comes. That's where
I
all
agree.
these feelings always getting hurt occurs. And then you want to unalive somebody. Like, come on.
They gonna throw him off the
When,
roof.
when,
Roof gonna throw him
when
off
you
the
right,
roof.
you right. When you right, you right.
You right. You absolutely right. I'm with you when you right.
Now, if you don't want a committed relationship and you don't want a real relationship, you're not seeking that, that's not what you desire, then shoot, do it with 10 people. I don't give a damn what you're doing.
Yep. And I'm glad
But
you said that.
also,
I'm glad you said that. Go ahead, Keith.
if I'm telling you up front what I want, and we've been dating for a while, I'm sorry, my brain becomes scrambled after a while, because if we dealing with each other this long, and I told you what I want, my expectations, and you on board, then I shouldn't have to assume or guess. But that's how it be. You gotta assume, you gotta guess, or you ask, and it's, you know what I'm saying. It's kind of like they, like, what you call it, Ruth. It's kind of like when you kind of ask, like, what is it? It's kind of like,
What
oh
is
yeah,
it?
it
What are we
it
doing?
is, but
What are we doing?
it's kind of, the answer kind of like it is, but it's, kind of not. I don't know, kind of thing. But it don't. How somebody spin you in circles, but it don't be the exact answer.
Yeah.
So my answer is, if I want to go be a hoe, or 304, sorry, F1 in the chat. If I want to be a 304, do whatever I want, I do whatever I want to. But you act like it's exclusive. It's confusion. It shouldn't be that way. It should be no confusion.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And I feel like that's the problem during the talking stage. It's a lot of confusion because people want their cake and eat it too. And it's not just men, it's not just women. They both doing it.
And so back to what you were saying with the bumping uglies. Back to what you said with the bumping uglies, right? So here's the thing, like you said earlier, I agree wholeheartedly with you. Don't take it to that next level of that. Especially if you're looking for, you're looking for a committed relationship. You're looking for that person, right? Now, if you just out here playing the field and that's what you want to do, then of course that's you letting that be known as well. Hey, I'm out here, I'm playing the field. I don't want, be in a relationship, and then the other person has to be in agreement with that too. You can't just say this is what I told you and you didn't. So what I'm trying to say is, let's say we're in the talking stage. We're just talking, but I told you, hey, this is just strictly, we want to just strictly, have this sexual only for right now, right? And you decide to go with it, even though in your mind you're like, no, because I'm looking for the one, and because I like you, and blah blah blah. I'm gonna go with what you want because I like you. A lot of people do that. Versus saying, no, I'm looking for something that's good, so I'm not willing to do a.
But it's nothing like leading a blind horse to a pasture.
You sound far, TJ.
I don't know why I went to sounding far. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know why I ended up doing that, but yeah. So, so I was saying, when you get into talking stage or whatever stage, if you're not committing to saying that this is what I want, I'm looking for somebody, versus you coming in and you saying I'm just looking strictly for a sexual partner. Those are the things that people do not discuss amongst each other. they will say one party will say, "Hey, I don't want." One party might be thinking, "Hey, I just want sexual." The other one thinking, "I want a relationship." The one that wants sexual says that's what they want. The one that's thinking relationship is not saying, "Hey, I don't want a just a sexual relationship," but they go with it. Right? They go with what that person want because they like them. They're hard up for a relationship. They're looking at, okay, at some point they're gonna want to be in a relationship, and it doesn't happen now.
Right.
You know, so that's why I said you got to be 100% honest both ways, both sides, both parties got to be 100% honest. It can't just be one sided. And then when it comes like, hey, I didn't say that. We was talking. I thought we discussed that this was like, yeah, that's what you said you wanted. Okay, if you know you didn't want that, why didn't you say that's not what I want? I wanted a relationship. I didn't want a strictly sexual relationship, so to say, right? And so it's like if then they go, oh well, you should have known that I was looking. If you didn't say it, how am I supposed to know? I do understand the sexual can transfer, but sometimes some people aren't like that. They might be having sex and it's not nowhere for them. It's just to get their rocks
The
off.
music too loud. Could barely hear TJ.
He's getting low
Yeah, it's getting low on my end for some reason. I don't know what's.
Oh.
because my music isn't loud.
Well, go ahead. Yeah, it turned up a little bit. But go ahead.
Yeah, it keeps
Did you hear
going
what
up
I'm
and
saying?
down for some reason. I'm not sure why. TikTok acting crazy
Yeah,
again.
it was low and then it
We've
got
been
hot.
through this already.
TikTok still glitching.
It is what it is. We gonna work through it regardless. All right, it's 1:30, y'all. So we gonna play a song here for y'all. We gonna find a song here for y'all. Oh no, not her. We gonna go old school with no. We're not doing that either.
Come on, DJ Gangsta Roo.
We gonna go with anything featuring Next with Jaheim. We're gonna go a little old school. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining, y'all. We appreciate it. We got Keys family. Shout out to Keys family. We got the King 2026, Lady K Ellis. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it. We appreciate all the taps, the shares, everything, all the support. We really do appreciate it. For the next hour and a half, we got an hour and a half left. We are speaking the talking stage and why it confuses everyone. And as you can see, if you've been here since the beginning of our discussion, there's already all three of us have different opinions. So this is why we're having this talk. Fictitious, and I can things ridiculous. But anything you ask, in my grasp. It's yours. Go ahead, Jane. Diamond ring. Lord knows I will. This singing thing. Hold on. Have faith in me. 'Cause anything I have is yours. Anything but a relationship. This is what we talking about, the talking stage. Anything is yours but a relationship, dang it, because they don't give out relationships like dollars no more, child. They holding on to them relationships.
Not like dollars.
They holding on to those relationship titles, y'all.
So okay, now we back, y'all. Welcome back to the Hard Truth Podcast. since we there, with that song making it, here's the thing. Let's talk about music and how music made a lot of an impact on relationships versus now. Let's look at the R&B reality of music, because music did some things to us back in the day, right? So how do y'all feel about that with R&B being so different now?
It's, oh my goodness, it's garbage now. Because now the way the talking stage is, or the ongoing, forever going talking stage, nobody wants to establish titles or anything like that. It goes coincides with this music nowadays, because with this music, all they talking about is bumping uglies. You know what I'm saying? So it coincides with what's going on with these, what's changing, what has changed.
No, it's true. They don't make relationships and love like a beautiful thing and a sacred thing no more in the music.
Like that song, what's that country song? With that guy when he says you can have one girlfriend or one woman when you can have two or three. What's that song? I got it in my. I know I got it in my Apple Music. Like that, all of that is glorified, and a lot more people want to be in multi-person relationships. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't see that often back in the day. What's going on with my iPad? I was trying to find a dang song.
Yeah, back in the day, it wasn't really glorified. Now it's glorified to be what they call it, poly or whatever it's called.
Right. So now everybody, that's what everybody wants to do now. What's up, Esther? Welcome in.
Yes.
And that's okay. You know, I always say this. Get with people in a relationship that has the same desires as you. Because there's something out there for everybody. Some people may say, like, you watch these shows where the women have multiple husbands. They have shows, what is it? What's that show with Cody? Is that his name? And he got the multiple wives from Utah. Sister Wives. You know.
Sister Wives.
Yeah, some people have that and they're okay with that. See, they all know about each other. They're all okay with it. They all hang out with each other. So if that's what you desire, there's someone else out there that it desires that as well and is okay with that. You just have to be upfront with what you're seeking. He said, S-Dub said, most people are in those kind of relationships knowingly
but
and unknowingly. This is true. And that's very deceiving when it's unknowingly. That's very, very deceiving. Because, and it's not fair. It's not fair. Safe. And that's how, look, messing with me, that's how you might become unalived, okay? You better tell me and let me decide if that's the type of relationship I want to be in.
Right, be fair. If you want a sister wife, then I want a brother man. It's not okay.
Right. Let me tell you something. I went through that. And that right there is not, I wasn't sane, okay? I was not sane going through that because it was unknowingly. That messes with people's mental, their emotions, with their physical. I was so skinny. I was so skinny because I was so stressed. You don't do that to people. But that's a whole nother damn life. Don't piss me off, that stuff. That's a whole different life. Shit.
Yeah, that's unfair. If people don't know about it, it's not okay. And it's not okay for people to string people along. If you know they want more, and that's what they initially told you, and you try and make it another way, and you keep trying to sway them to prolong the relationship, but it not be a relationship, and for it to be a different outcome from what they initially wanted, because you're being selfish, because you just want to keep them around. That's not okay either. Like, let them go. Tell them that's not what you want. Tell them that might be in the near future, but not now. Whatever you gotta tell them, but tell them something.
Oh, here's the song. I couldn't think of it. It's King George. What's up, trucker? How you doing? Welcome in.
Welcome in.
Hold on. This is the song I was talking about, where he says, "Why would you want one woman?" Oh, here we go. One thing that I found out, I can't have one woman, gotta have three. One woman just to hold me down, one woman just to lift me up. Oh yeah. And
I gotta at least have one woman on the side. It really
Don't give a fuck.
So if you
Wanna leave, baby?
go
They
ahead
didn't
and
leave, yeah.
yeah.
Like what?
That I
Who the hell glorifying this shit?
Yes, can't have one woman, gotta have three.
TJ!
That is my jam.
I knew he was gonna come back on that one. It's quite a long time.
Come through R&B.
I'm crying.
What's up, brother? What's good on, bro?
That's that's his issue.
That's what I'm talking about, E-Dub.
Now everybody know the song, Ruth. When you ask them the song, name one, but now they one woman, three.
Oh, my
women,
bad. I had a
three
phone
women.
call come in.
TJ!
Come in, but when you
And
start playing,
talk
I
about
was
that's
like,
my
let
shit.
let
Well,
me
you
get
know what? You go ahead and get your 3 women and have fun.
Look,
Enjoy.
that right there, look, that right there is all a part of the dating stage of you trying to find, because you got one woman to hold you down, one woman just to lift you up, and you gotta have one on the
I'm gonna
side
lift you up, all right.
that really don't give a fuck.
I'm
But
gonna
the
lift
thing
you
is-
up.
But the thing is,
Lift you up and over the roof.
over the roof. Oh man, I love this.
Who's Mr. Papa?
That was on point right there. Did you see that? But that's like I said, when it comes to the R&B back in the day, you know, even though now a lot of people say they was lying, they couldn't give you this and they couldn't give you that. Back in the day, they wasn't thinking like that. Back in the day, when they was hearing those songs was wooing the women. Those songs was breaking it down on how they wanted to be treated and what the men would do, you know, to show you how they felt and how they cared for you and things and such like that. But now, like I said, it's because that started slowly going out the door. You know, I even got this one time when I was younger because I love R&B, and I listen to all music. That's just me. I listen to all music, but you know, when I'm in an R&B mood, you know, I'm gonna play my R&B, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling myself. I'm gonna play my R&B. I was so, dang, you sure listen to a lot of slow songs. I like this music. That's how I'm feeling right now, right? It's a mood music, and so it's like people want to. In a sense, it went away and went to that hardcore R&B. You know, that's why you'll hear more of "I want to fuck you, let me do blah blah blah." It's not that laid back R&B like back in the day. Right? It's not that tell me, you know, it's not all everything is sexual. Everything is let me choke in it. But of course, when the ladies like it, that's what the men think. That's what they like. Right? That's just them liking it because they like the song or they like the artist, right? Well, we're going to the point of, oh man, that's what I thought. That's what you like. No, that's just my favorite song, right? But
I'm crying.
it can happen. I'm telling you, that's but R&B is just it's in the mode of how we woo, I ain't gonna say woo, but how we court a whole lot of things because we're going off of y'all ratchetness. We go off of y'all ratchetness.
What? All right, so
You don't have the doo-wop no more. You don't have the doo-wop groups.
True.
You know, none of that no more, right? And so it's not giving you that way of getting you wooed and getting you courted and getting you.
it looked like we got a new person in the room. Trucker, you said that's not cool. What were you talking about when you said that?
What's up, brother? That's my brother.
He said, what the what?
He was talking about the song.
Oh,
He was talking about
it said, hey, Key, some people accept it, though, after they find out. And who's Mr. Papa is the...
And look, and that's why when you in the talking stage, that's why I say you got to definitely let people know exactly what it is. It's just not that anymore to where you can figure it out. You know, just off of you listening to music, how they feel, because it's not those type of songs no more, right? So you got to definitely have those conversations more now than ever before. They
Absolutely. So people are uber emotional nowadays. Like, it's crazy, but you absolutely have to have that conversation. Communication is key. And in the talking stage, you could talk to multiple people. It's talking.
it's talking.
That's all it is. But why do you feel like people stay stuck in the talking stage? Like, are people afraid that if they do have that conversation, they're gonna be rejected and then it's really over? Or they're okay
Hmm.
with staying there because they have multiple options.
I think some of the people never wanted it to go past it, so they just try to keep you around for it.
So you
They never think.
basically, you're a placeholder.
Yep.
Mm. Being a placeholder is not fun.
Hmm.
When one person wants things to move forward and then the other person doesn't because they're waiting on what they really desire to come around, but they're okay with keeping you around for the moment because you cool, you cool to hang out with, but that placeholder, I feel like that's just as bad as being cheated on, honestly.
No, serious. And I also feel like if everything going good, and y'all have a good flow, y'all got a good situation, why not give it a try? If you don't like it, then break up.
Right.
Why just string somebody along or let them be a placeholder or feed them lies so you can get what you want? Be selfish.
That, like you said, they want that's selfish. It's a
Hmm.
because that's a selfish person. You got people that are selfish like that, and that only think about themselves. They're not thinking about you. They're not thinking about your feelings. And like I said, a lot of people don't understand how to think about somebody or know or have been taught to to value other people's feelings and other people's ideologies, right? They only care about their own. And then if it's not my way, it's the highway, right? And so that's the whole thing, that key word. They want to be about them. They want the situation to be all about them. People are too damn picky, absolutely. Too damn picky. Social
Well,
media made that because
I think you should be picky because I feel like if I was pickier back in the day than I am now, I feel like I would have not gone through some of the heartaches that I have, or even just being a single mom at this point if I was more pickier.
I want to say
I
picky.
agree.
I want to say the difference from being picky and the difference from having a preference is totally different.
Right.
It's totally different because people are picky in the sense of because they see it on social media and everything is out there, right? And they want fly girl. You just think about the fly girls when we live in color, right? Those ones, ooh man, the fly girls. Now is you got they had the Jennifer Lopez then, but now you got the Kim Kardashians, and those. It's so many options out here now, and it's like, oh, I don't know, I want to try them all, right? I want to try all the damn flavors of the damn rainbow, right? And so it's just reality, right? That is going on. So that's the picky part on because we was talking about what is it, the My 600 Pound Life or whatnot, and
They
how
all
they,
got
how they
somebody,
living,
damn it.
how they living, right?
Let me go eat
But
a cheeseburger.
yeah, a lot of people is so picky in the sense of you gotta be this. You gotta be this. You gotta be this. I want you to have a nice shape. You gotta have the gym. The guys gotta have the 6 pack. The guys gotta have this amount of money in their bank. And this versus a preference of okay. I know I'm not going to. I'm not going to lower my standard on what I will allow a person to do to me. That's a difference. Hey, I know I'm not going to allow a person to sit here and lie to me in my face or sit here and do things that are pet peeves of mine over and over and over without the consequences of, hey, I'm going to walk out the door. I'm not going to just deal with it. That's a difference from being picky to me. And I feel like, yeah, you could have been more, what I'm saying, up and holding, how you said, being strict on what you will allow to happen to you or not happen to you. And
Right.
that probably could have been a little bit less, but you learned a lesson from that, right? So now you know, hey, I'm not going to allow this. I'm not going to. It's a difference, or I'm not going to allow this. Versus, I need this person to be this, and this, and this, and this, this, and this, and this. And if they ain't that, and that, I ain't even walking out. I'm not even dealing with it.
Hmm. Okay, Trucker said they want what the eyes see instead of who the person is. Okay.
Facts. Facts.
Okay, Trucker. Come through. Thank you for the follow. I followed you back. And S Dub said there will be some aspect you don't like about every individual. Yes, this is true. And it depends on, what you say. Okay, this person does this. I really don't like that. But I could live with it, and then you gotta decide, or I can't live with it, and just, keep it moving. S Dub said anything outside of what we call deal breakers, you might be passing on a great person. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's a lot of things that I can live with. I could deal with. Like I could deal with snoring. Some people like, oh no, I don't want to be with nobody that snore. I could sleep right through it. Cause as soon as I hear you snore, to me that makes me want to go right to sleep my damn. So like, dang, you getting some good sleep. So it don't bother me. And my brother snored for years, and his room wall was my room wall. Like we was right next to each other. So I heard his snoring for years. So it don't bother me. I sleep right through it.
Right.
Some people say, oh no, that's a deal breaker. They snore. I ain't sleeping with nobody that got no CPAP machine because they snore.
That's one of those things that come with the picky.
Right.
Over the picky. Like if that person is checking off majority of the things on your list of what you will require a person to do in your life, right? And I'm talking
Welcome in, Papo. Thank you. I'm gonna put you on mute, Keith, because it's making TJ sound low.
No, you're good. Not the superficial part. I'm talking about the internal part, the emotional part of it. People will miss out on that because, like my brother said, because they are not looking past themselves.
Right.
And their pickiness and their this right here, man, snoring, really? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even down, some people say, well, you chew louder, you chew this way, I can't.
Right.
But it's certain things that you can have a conversation about it. I know some of the things you've been raised and you've been doing this for so long, it's hard for you to break that habit. Because it's a force of habit. But come on now, if that person is treating you right, that person is doing everything telling me, just because they're chewing a certain way, now you can't.
Right.
It's like, come on now, or they snoring now all of a sudden, that. Come on.
Yeah, some people don't like that, the chewing thing. My ex-husband used to say that. Why are you chewing so loud? And I'm like, my mouth is closed. I can't control what comes through my damn cheeks. Like, what do you want me to do?
If those are the reasons why it's a deal breaker, you probably need to be alone.
You probably need to be alone. Right. You probably need to be alone. Exactly. And then stop using that. I say that's an excuse versus instead of you saying, hey, I just need to be alone, you want to use that as an excuse because ain't no dang on way. Ain't no dang
right. But I've heard people say that.
Like there's some things that I could get past, like snoring, because I used to snore. My ex used to snore. Like the chewing, I can tell you, hey man, they get on my nerves, and I just leave, or I tell you, hey, go over there. But I'm like, that's not gonna make me walk away from. If 2 out of the 10 things you do piss me off, but the other 10 things make you seem great, right. I can live with those 2 things. I can compromise my life.
Exactly.
Absolutely. And that's if you really want to be with that person. So it comes down to that. Do you really want to be with that person? You obviously didn't if it was something as small as that. That say it's a deal breaker or cut ties with that individual. So like I said, when you're in the talking stage, you got to learn all that. I think in the talking stage, you're learning people. You're in a dating stage, you're learning a little bit more about the person. But when you're talking, you're hey, let's just have conversations, just like we're having these conversations. And we're talking about certain things. I want to see where your mind at. I want to see if you got empathy. I want to see, are you loyal? I want to see, I want to see that through talking to you. You can't get that. You can't get that just by saying, okay, now we're going together and now we're in a relationship. No, dude, you got to talk. And I think you can get more of who a person is if you're listening. Because you can really not be listening to those signs because they're talking to it and they're telling you, but because you're so infatuated with having that person wanting to be with that person, you're missing those signs in those conversations. You got to definitely be listening. You got to be willing to not compromise what you want because you just want to be with somebody so bad that you're not listening to them telling you they ain't loyal. You're not listening to them telling you they're not empathetic to anything. You're not listening to them telling you all about them.
Right, right.
If they still need to go through some therapy or heal themselves before they go into the next relationship. All of that can be heard in somebody's conversation, in the tone of their voice, and everything, man. So you gotta.
I got a question. I don't know if this is on topic, but in a relationship, whether it's talking, dating, whatever, how can somebody come out their mouth and say they give you grace, but yet then at the same time, right after say they're gonna give you grace, they scrutinize you for everything that you're doing wrong?
Man,
How does that work?
that is crazy right there. Because, like I said, it's not really because they're lying. What we
How you
said
gonna give me grace, but then belittle me?
because they're lying. Because
Right. They're
not
phony as hell.
they phony as hell. It's not them trying to give you grace. It was just a place that was just a place setter to say that to throw you off.
Right. Because they were trying to soften the blow. That's why they were saying that.
There you go. Thanks.
That sound whack as hell.
Whack as hell.
But that's a lot of narcissistic and crazy ass people that are out there like that.
Now, when it comes to this talking stage, most people think during the talking stage is going to develop into an actual relationship, right?
You would
But
hope.
You will hope.
nowadays, who usually wants it more, men or women?
Depends on the person.
It depends on the person, but I would say more women than men.
I've heard that. I dated somebody like 2023, and he told me majority of the men that he knows do not want relationships. He said every conversation that he has with guys that he knows do not want relationships. And
I
he
want
said,
a relationship, right? But at the same time, is it worth it at this point?
right, if you're not going to add to my life, then what we doing here?
And again, it's not adding to my life financially. I mean, like,
Right,
how much
exactly.
value
I'm
do you
financially
bring to
either.
me?
I told y'all before, I don't have a money requirement.
Right. It's what can you bring me spiritually, intimately, emotionally? Like, are you stable enough to be stable with me?
Right.
Right,
You gonna bring peace or you gonna bring hell?
Because
right.
again, the two things that are non-negotiable in my life, my peace and my mental. If you put a danger, even an ounce, you gotta go.
I say that all the time. If you affect my mental, my physical, you got to go.
Because you're not helping me at this point.
You a liability at this point.
That's it. We're not gonna do that.
Facts.
So it's like for a man, I think I can speak for myself. I can't speak for all men, but for myself, if I'm gonna be out here looking to be in a relationship, it has to make sense. Because I'm at this point, I'm 39 years old. I got a preteen.
Damn, you old. No, I'm just kidding.
Listen, my medical record says I'm about 80.
Damn, you old.
But it's like, what is it worth it?
Right.
Is it worth the headache?
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree. Now that's the hard truth.
I'm like, are you worth the headache for the good times? If you're not worth the headache, I don't want to go through the good times just to say I have 2 out of 10 good times.
Right. Right. So with all this that we've been talking about, it's starting to sound like that talking stage, staying in it a long term. It really protects the person that has like the least feelings because they not, they the ones that don't want to move on to something more and deeper. They want to stay in that talking stage. I'll see you when I see you. I'm cool with that. Because they really
That's
don't have
cool.
deep feelings for you.
If you don't want to listen, male or female, if you're not trying to move like that with intent, I ain't even gonna knock you for it. However, we're not on the same wave. So listen, let's just end this now so I can go find my person that I'm supposed to be with then.
Right.
Let's move,
And
let's keep it
people are
pushing.
so selfish that they're okay with, stringing you along, keeping you as a placeholder. So damn selfish. Like,
I ain't nobody's second
move
choice.
aside, sir.
I
So
ain't
my
nobody's
husband
second
can
choice.
find me. Move out the way. You in his way. He can't see me.
I ain't nobody's second choice.
Right.
Society will do that to us, y'all, because we want, like I said, we want to set an image for people. We want to set an image for the world and not ourselves. So you got those people that are doing that because they're trying to put up a image for the world to see them as this person or see them as that person, right? Because of society, by your age 30, you should be married, you should be this, you should be this. So people
Man, listen.
are really forced into
Don't tell me what to do.
yeah, and it's good that you have people that are strong-minded like you, brother, that are strong-minded like most of us that come in on our podcast. We are very strong-minded, and we're not adjusted to the social norms that society and critics around us want to put on us. But a lot of people don't have that mentality, and that weight of that is on them. That weight of the self-esteem, the weight of why aren't you doing this? And they're trying to please either their family or they're trying to please their friends. They're trying to fit in with groups, whatever. It's a lot of things that can play with making people do those type of things and be selfish and not really care about their feelings or what they're putting someone through.
So you brought up the timetable, the timeline thing, right? So let me ask you this. So let's say you friends with somebody for like 2-3 years, and then all of a sudden y'all start developing feelings and y'all start talking and entertaining the idea, right? And then y'all full-fledged commit to each other into boyfriend, girlfriend. And she tells you got about 1.5 years to figure out if you want to do marriage or not. Is that too much pressure?
I don't think there's too much pressure if y'all been friends so long and y'all decided to make that step.
You probably knew she wanted that. If y'all friends for real.
Yeah, but my thing is when you a friend, I'm not gonna ever cross that.
Right.
I have. I ain't gonna say I have. I've crossed that stage with Candace crazy behind. But
we're not gonna talk about her.
Tell me.
So
we're not bringing up war stories like that.
No, so we crossed the.
Be quiet, PR.
You had the thing that when you cross
Mind your business, PR.
Y'all so crazy.
I'm not gonna let my brother do that to himself.
We've crossed the line. If you've been with someone and you consider each other friends, right? You getting to know them. Just like I said, like with me and Red, we've been friends 20 plus years now. A lot of, what I'm saying, my female friends, we've been friends, but we never would look at each other like that. But if that happened, right? I'm just going to say in the course of that happened because we know each other. We love each other. We know a lot about each other because we're friends. If we cross that stage, I feel like if you cross that stage into a relationship with them and you're not crossing that stage to go to the next level, like immediately right away, because you've got so much history together, I just think y'all just really just wanted to bump the uglies just to see how it was going to go. That's just how I feel.
Right.
I agree.
That's valid.
Because it's like I said, you're building. When you got a friendship. One more time, my bad, Keith. Go ahead, Keith. Say what you got to say.
No, I said I agree.
So here's the thing: when y'all know I can talk my butt off, right? Because I look at relationships, and like I said, I've been through a couple myself, good and bad, right? But I'm gonna say this right here: when people look at my friendships with some of the females I'm in friendships with, right? And they see how the bond is, even when I get in a relationship, I end up having issues because they want that right away. And you're not going to get that right away because that friendship bond grew as a friendship over time. And
Right.
that's 10, 20 years of friendship. So it's not that I'm looking at them because we don't look at each other like that. This right here is a whole different thing. But you can't come into the relationship being mad because we have our side jokes. We got our side coming. We got things like that because that is something that we grew and bond. But I want to get to that point with you. That's not going to happen in a year. That's not going to happen in 2 years. You know, you got to think this is 20 years. This is 1 year. And so
Right.
a lot of people come into a relationship expecting to have that same friendship, you know what I'm saying, feelings that they see you with your friends, and they want you to give them that. Well, I know I have experienced that. They want me to give them that. And I'm like, that's not that's gonna come in time as we grow and we get to know each other and but we're growing on a whole nother level outside of that friendship, you know what I'm saying, that I have over here. This is a whole nother level of growing. But it will go into, oh well, why you're not so happy to when you answer the phone. I want you to answer the phone for me like you answer the phone, like, but I ain't talked to them in like 3 years, or I ain't talked to them in like 2 months. I'm seeing you every day. It's not that I don't want to talk to you, but I'm like, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Because that's a friend, you know, versus with you, what's going on, babe? You good? You know, it's just like, I don't like the tone. Your tone with them is, I want that tone. You know, it's just like good grief.
Well, that
You know what I'm saying? So
would have pissed me off.
yeah, so you it's like it's always something with
You
that.
not them. How about that?
You not them. How about that?
They've been here
And
longer.
I've said that too. I've said that it's a difference. You got to know that there's a difference, and then it's now you're in this relationship. Let's build up to that because we're gonna grow that relationship. We're gonna grow knowing each other. We're gonna grow, you know, getting into where it's fun. People get in a relationship and they make it work instead of making it fun and growing and learning.
Mm.
We get into it and make it work to where it's tiring. You know, it's like you shouldn't have to come home and have to deflate from your family or your friends and stuff like that. You should, if you're making it fun and joyous and you really truly love them, get in there. Y'all gonna kick
If
it,
I gotta walk into my house after work and I gotta take a deep breath to prepare myself,
man.
there's a problem.
It's a problem somewhere.
Absolutely.
Oh, we hog time.
I'll be damned.
Like a rodeo. That's all I heard. But yeah, you're right. You know, but it is work to work on a relationship. Got it. But are we doing the work as if it's a job, or are we doing the work to where we're having fun and creating a life together of fun, peace, happiness? I know it's not gonna always be peaches and creams, right? Because life happens. But having that joy in the midst of it, y'all, like just man, that's what it's about. Versus it's always something. It's always something you gotta throw in there to throw a monkey wrench. Like we already getting life thrown at us left and right. Why we want to add to it internally within our relationship, within what we got going on.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I was having technical difficulty. I just cut myself.
Oh no, you good. 1 o'clock, y'all. 1 o'clock, y'all. Let's get to it. We gotta pay some bills. Go ahead, Ruben. We'll be back with the next prompt, y'all. Let's go.
Mm-mm-mm. All right, we got Rick Ross here, Aston Martin Music. Yanti, don't come in here cussing us out because we're
Right.
playing Rick Ross, Yanti. Woo! Too funny. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining us. We got shout out to Keys family, that dude PR, the King 2026. Thank you so much for rocking with us. We appreciate it. We talking about the talking stage, and I feel like this could be more than 4 hours. Like for real. Like I think we.
Absolutely.
Woo!
Really good. I mean, most of our podcast topics can go more than 4 because we
Right.
really have some good things that we're talking about. I think I'm learning more as I talk. You know, think a lot of people don't know a little bit more about that. So here's the thing: how many of y'all actually talk about the things that you've been through, or that, like we said in the earlier topic? How many do you guys actually sit back and talk? And whether you talking to yourself about it or you talking to someone else about it, about those situations, and then also writing down what you learned from it. How did how did it make you feel? How did it affect you?
I talk about it often. It's been a while since I've had, conversations about it, but I do talk about it often. Me and Arlene talk very in depth and very detailed, and we're open with each other. We've been friends since we was 9 years old, so almost 40 years. So once you find that person that you can have those conversations with openly with no judgment, then it's easy to have those conversations, and they're a must, because those conversations are like therapy, and they're free. You ain't have to pay no doctor to go see the conversation with, to talk through it. So
A lot of men don't have that. A lot of men don't have that, or they don't feel like they can. You know what I'm saying? Or they don't want to feel maybe not suicidal or not masculine or not a man, because they talking about their feelings, and they're talking about, a lot of men don't do that. It's
I got two people in my life that I could talk to about anything and not feel like I'm gonna still get there's still accountability. I'm gonna get checked if I need to, but at the same time, they don't hold it against me when I'm just talking my stuff. Like if I got to get something out, because especially now, I don't have that feeling. Like TJ said, like most guys, we feel like we don't have anybody to just let it out outside of therapy. You know what I'm saying? Like I can tell this fool anything in therapy, and I know it ain't gonna go nowhere. But
right.
like to have an actual human being, I only have two people that I could count on my hands that in the last couple years, like I feel like I am in a safe space.
Yeah, it is hard to find somebody that you can do that and feel safe with. So I understand.
and not having been thrown in the face and judged and all that. So a lot of people can't trust people
Right.
in their life, but they can't trust them with the information that they want to share, because they feel like, hey, it's going to be thrown back up in their face or things and such like that. So like I said, when you get to hear yourself and you get to hear the things that you went through, you get to learn from it, right?
Right.
Talk about those relationships, and when we sit on here, we talk about things that we've been through. We get to sit back and really sometimes realize, oh shoot, maybe I was the problem right there, or matter of fact, let me check that the next time when I walk through, go through trying to walk through a talking stage to the next stage, right? And
Right.
so everything is all about trying to learn, but you can't learn if you don't have no outlet.
Right. Yeah, if you don't have nobody to talk to. That
No, that's
talking
true.
stage.
You need somebody to converse back with you, let you know, oh, maybe this is good, maybe that's not so good. You not judged, whatever.
And everybody needs somebody to check them sometimes, because some people
Yes.
they don't know how bad they are, how toxic they are. They're thinking that everybody is on them, and it's like, no, bro,
Mom,
you is you.
this is a male. No, this is a female. How?
True.
And it's like when you don't have that other person to hold you accountable, you out here just being reckless.
Right.
And
And some people are afraid to tell that person, afraid to tell them what they're doing wrong or what they need to change or develop, because they're afraid of the reaction that they're going to receive. Because I have a family member like that, and nobody checks her because they're afraid of how she is going to spaz out on them. I don't give a damn about a spaz.
Right.
I
I'm
give
gonna
a damn
tell you
about their
about
feelings.
yourself. Shit.
Right,
What no
right,
spaz gonna do? I'm gonna go right to sleep and wake up the next day refreshed. No problem.
Because my feelings ain't hurt.
Right.
I'm, I'm still gonna get the same sleep I got yesterday.
That's what I said. That's why you got to definitely have somebody in your corner that's going to be willing to tell you when you're right, when you're right, when you're wrong, when you're wrong, and people like that. Not no yes man, no yes woman.
No, I don't need that because again, I don't need that in my life. Like I don't need a yes man. I don't need a yes person. I need somebody that's gonna hold me to the fire. And if I messed up, tell me about myself. Because I would respect you more as a friend, as a brother or a sister. Because at least I know that regardless of what junk I drop off on you, you're gonna let me feel whatever I gotta feel, and then at the end of the day, you're gonna give it to me straight. And I'd rather you give it to me straight than out here just looking at me and then be like, "This joker dumb as hell." Because then are we real homies after that anyway? If you out here not even keeping it 100 with me,
Right, that part.
pretty sure if TJ, if Red was like that after 20 plus years, I'm gonna hope y'all at each other neck talking about, hey, you look dumb out here in these streets.
Right, exactly. We always want to hold each other. You know, to make sure you understand the consequences of your actions and all that. That's one thing I've always. That right there tells me the level of friendship that we have. You know, we're willing to have conversations and talk this and be able to take a reflection of ourselves and be able to sit there and be okay with what you said, not getting mad. And if you told me this and I didn't agree with it because I wanted you to say this, right? That's the caliber of friendship.
Right. All right, y'all. So we're gonna go on to the next prompt because during this talking stage, there's a lot of silence. You're supposed to be talking.
It is. You're bumping uglies.
No, we're not, TJ.
Just
I
kidding.
plead the fifth.
Go ahead.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah,
So-
it is. Go ahead, Ruth.
No, it's okay. During these talking stages, there a lot of time there isn't a lot of talking going on, and I think that's where a lot of confusion comes about with this so-called talking stage. There's a lot of overthinking. You're overthinking even just a text that you receive instead of just saying what you mean. People are afraid to ask because it's talking stage, or you send messages and you waiting on a reply and you don't want to double text because that's thirsty. Like, kiss my ass. I'm a double, triple, quadruple text you. Answer me, damn it. When I don't care if I got four different questions. It's not on the same topic, but it's probably four different topics. But shit, I don't care about double texting, triple texting. Shit, answer each one when you get a chance.
You said when you get a chance.
For real. So during this talking stage with us, overthinking these text messages, not replying to text messages, why do we automatically think that someone being silent, like, oh, it's over, or they're rejecting you, they don't want nothing with you? Where does that disconnect come from?
Well, it's either stemming from them always being rejected or having a rejection from people, and so that's a trigger for them, right?
Right.
It can be. I mean, it can be a host of things.
I feel like sometimes when they don't answer, it's because they don't want to. Because a lot of times I be seeing people skip over what you actually asked them. No, answer what I said. I want to know.
Right. Yeah, I didn't ask because I was just trying to, have conversation. I asked because I wanted an answer.
And then they don't know how to respond to that. Either they don't know how to respond to it, or they didn't want to answer it. Like me, sometimes I get texts like that. I'll pick up the phone and call you because I want to. I want you. I don't want to text because sometimes I can read it out of context. We've talked about that before. You can read it out of context exactly. Or because of our emotional intelligence is somewhere else, that's might be how you was asking the question or whatever you was stating, and we took it out of context, and now I'm texting back the wrong, the wrong way. I'd rather call you and get clarity. Or if I don't want to write a book at the same time, I'll hit you up and give you a call and say, like, hey, this right here.
Write the book. Write the book.
Yeah, write the book. I'm telling you, text messages. Y'all already know I'm slow at dang on typing on these dang on phones. So when it comes to doggone typing the text and stuff, you know how many times I've been that person because I'd have been so mad. And I'll be like, I'm saying this, and I'm like, no, don't say it like that because I might hurt feelings. No, don't say it like that. Then I just pick up the phone, you know what I'm saying, call, and then just say what you got to say, and then leave it at that. I'd rather talk to you. I'm that person because we grew up in the era of being on the phone,
Mm-hmm.
and talk.
Right.
I would love to do that. I don't mind doing that. Now the call gets dry, and we're not talking, and you just breathing. And it get to a certain point on that, then
You gonna stay on the phone with me, TJ, and hear me breathe?
Yep. Even if I'm mad at you.
when you really love that person, you will, right?
Right.
You'll do anything just to be in their space, right? And to hear their voice, and have you gotten to that point? You got to get to that point.
Cara says she hates text messages. Call me.
Man,
you don't know the tone of the text. Right.
Exactly. Call me. Like, it's okay to text, I made it safely, blah, blah, blah. But still, when you in that talking stage, you need to talk.
Mm-hmm.
You need to get a strict understanding of who this person is. So even when you get in a text message, it's not a shadow in a doubt of what they are saying to you.
Right. Because then you can quickly get a response versus sitting there waiting for the reply. When you ask a question about, hey, what did you mean about that? Or, trying to gather more information. Nah, pick up the phone. Call me. Let's talk about it. I feel like text messages, is for laughing and joking, but for serious conversations, you need to call me.
I'm going to keep it honest. Phone calls irritate my damn life.
Really?
I hate it. However, comma.
You and this however, comma.
However, comma. What we not gonna do is misinterpret my text. If I get a whiff of attitude in a reply back, hey girl, that's not what I said.
A whiff. How you gonna get a whiff of attitude?
Because it's the way that you reply back.
It's a text message.
Right, but you you put attitude in them text messages.
That's why I said.
Listen, you can't tell me these ladies don't be putting attitude in them text messages.
With the emoji, stop playing.
Listen, I can read between the lines when you getting snippy. So I'm gonna have to call you up and say, hey, I don't think you understood what I was trying to tell you. So let's redirect this and let's calm down.
See that? That's why you should just call anyway.
But
let's calm down.
What I don't like doing is, listen, if we're gonna be sitting here in air and space, I'm hanging up on you. We're not gonna be sitting here looking at each other. I can just come over your house.
Cara, thank you so much.
I'm just gonna come over your house. If we're gonna look at each other, we might as well do it in person.
Yeah, not you popping up. I'm crying.
Oh, PR. So you do know how to use the phone?
No, I didn't say I didn't know how to use it. I just don't like using it. There's a difference.
The phone has always been my best friend. I'd like to talk to you, hear what you got to say. We would sit on the phone. We would have intellectual conversation. We would sit there and joke.
Especially FaceTiming. I'm not going to sit here on FaceTime just looking at your forehead. Get off my phone.
Go to the closet. What's under the bed, PR?
Listen, you want to come scoop around my house, just come on over, knock on the door. Shit, I ain't got nothing to hide.
Who that is over there in that corner?
I saw a shadow.
Well, come find it then.
Talking stage. It's the talking stage. It's the talking stage.
Come find it.
Yes,
During the
indeed.
talking stage, I'm not. Nah. Even in a full blown relationship, from my experience,
Uh-huh.
I'm not doing no pop ups. I'm not doing it
You
because you
listen,
know
my
what?
mama can't even come to my house unannounced. What makes you
Pop
better than
ups,
her?
pop ups to me, to somebody's house is equivalent to going through their phone. You gonna find something that you don't want to see,
And you can't get mad at me.
right?
Your nosy ass over here snooping for no reason.
Especially if you're in the talking stage. Well, I feel like if you get
Cara
if you
said,
get into
"You
a
will look
relationship,
at the ceiling. I'm moving around in the
if you get
house."
in a, and you get in a relationship and you decide that hey, we're gonna be in a relationship, then I don't think that's a deal breaker of popping up. I actually will want you.
I feel like it depends on how long y'all been seeing each other. You know, how long have you guys been
I
committed?
don't give a
When you
hell.
call it the relationship stage or whatnot, then yeah, pop up because we made it to that point, right? But when
No.
we
No, I might be on the toilet,
Listen,
TJ.
I'm gonna tell
even
you
if
right
you're
now,
on the
I don't
toilet,
care. I don't care what phase we in. If we not married, you better tell me ahead of time you coming to my house.
Right.
I don't care how long we've been dating. I don't care.
I ain't telling you nothing. I'm coming in, okay?
And I'm telling you right now,
That's my house
furniture is
too.
moving.
That's my house too. At that
yeah,
You
point.
don't
thank,
got
thank
here.
you, Key. Thank you, Key. Once you make it to
Now
that
you ain't got
level,
no keys up in
once
this
you
house.
make
You
it to
don't
that
go
level,
here.
Key, once you make it to that level,
I'm gonna look under the mat.
because we
You don't got keys to this house.
even if I don't got keys, I'm gonna ring the doorbell.
And I'm
Tell
gonna
me
look at you through the peephole. Get the fuck out of here.
PR. Tell me you crazy without telling me you crazy.
Don't come
Coconut.
into my house unannounced. You wilding out.
It's no longer your house when you start dating
Yeah,
somebody.
you don't pay no bills here.
We
You don't
don't
pay
pay
no
not
bills
one
here. You ain't
motherfucking
getting
thing.
no key.
It ain't about that. You should be at when you decide to make that doggone official and y'all are talking. Like I say, I would say give it a little ways after that. But I would say, yeah, I'm not probably going to give you the
I'm
key.
telling you
But I'm
right now,
probably
we
give
could
you the
be
garage
dating
door
for a
open
whole year. You
because
come
I
up
ain't
to
gonna
my
have nothing to
house.
hide. Come on
You
through.
come to my house unannounced, and we could be dating for 2 years. That'll be the last time you see me.
That's crazy.
Now you pushing it, PR.
I
so,
don't
so
give
you
two
guys
flying
Laura
flips.
said I would talk to you to the ring camera.
Listen,
if you can't come in and we
don't
go
do
together.
that.
Jeez
Listen, that's a
Louise.
pet
What's wrong
peeve.
with
I
her?
don't know if I can get past.
PR, let
Oh
me
my
in.
God.
Listen, the only
If
way
we
you
go
let I'm gonna
together,
God,
let
let
you
me
in.
in.
Listen, you
Pero
come over
PR,
here.
pero PR, I got some arroz en gandule.
All right, you can come in. You
And
can
some
come in.
pernil. You didn't
You
want
can
it? I
come in.
popped
You
up to
can come
bring it
in.
to you.
You can come in, mommy. You can
I'm
come in.
coming in. I'm pulling up, jumping in the
You
bed.
come in with that. Listen, you come in with some rice. You come
DJ,
in.
Key, do you hear this? He
I
said I
hear.
brought food. I could come
You
in
bring a pot
now.
of rice. You come in the
that's
house.
crazy. That's crazy.
Listen, I'm Puerto
I'm
Rican. It's part of me.
crying.
What if I want to pop up and come cook for you, but you blocked your
Right,
blessing because you over there
Listen,
ate your
you better
food?
announce
That's
yourself.
cool.
right.
No, you gonna see me when I come in.
I
You gonna see
did.
that? Thank
Because
you,
you at my
King.
door.
She
Thank you,
said
King.
the announcement is her walking in the door.
The announcement is her walking through
Oh, Father God.
at the point of you dating, not at the talking stage. In the talking stage, hell to the no. Like, no, don't pop up. You better call
Right.
before
In the
you
talking
call.
stage, you
But when
better
you dating and we made this decision that we're taking it to the next level, I want to take it to that next level. Yeah, pop up because when we
Right,
get
the
to
next level is you getting
because
locked
when you
up.
get to the level of marriage, you're gonna be here. It's not
Listen.
about you just showing the hell up because you're
Listen,
gonna be
the
here.
next level in our relationship is through a glass window.
Shut up!
Because I'm calling the
I'm
law on you.
crying.
God damn, Keith. Damn, PR got the screen door open.
Listen,
All
I'm
he can
calling
do
the
is see you through
people
the
on
screen.
you.
Screen
We
door.
gonna get it
people.
popping up in here.
Look, you got Cara saying she gonna talk to you through the
Ring
the
camera.
ring. PR gonna talk to you through the ring, through the peephole. He gonna have the door open with the screen door lock.
Listen, I got a window on top of my door. I'm gonna be creeping with my eyes and be like, "What you need?
That's crazy.
Why are you here?"
Now you guys
No,
are saying this
if
at
we
the
seriously
relationship
exclusive
stage.
and our relationship is serious, then I don't care if you pop up. If
Okay.
I don't care if my house a mess, I didn't prep
Thank
before
you.
you got here, whatever.
Thank
You know, but in the talking stage or even the very early of our committed relationship, don't pop up.
I'll pop up. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this. If I give you a key, you can come up. But if you ain't got no key, you don't know the key code to my door, don't come up in here and announce.
Okay, I'm gonna be okay with you with that because that
Now,
means
if-
you got comfortable.
Now,
enough.
TJ though, I know TJ for a long time. I would look at him like, nigga, you ain't gonna tell me you coming? I'm gonna let him in, cause that's my guy. But I'm gonna look at him like, TJ, you know better. You motherfucker know better.
Because these like I said, these are your friends. These are your people that you know. Like I said,
Dating, that's
Red
why-
pop up,
that's
but we still say, hey, we rolling through. We're not gonna even as friends just pop up to your house. We gonna, you know, say hit you up. Hey,
I'll never hate you, Key. You can come over, Key, cause I know you can cook. You welcome.
Oh, so you using my friend now?
I'm like, I just want to see what she made of. You know, her kids can play with my kids. You know, like it's a family play date over here.
I'm crying.
Sorry, you can come up on the panel if you want to. But yeah, we appreciate all the comments down there.
I'm cracking up. S-Dub said, don't tell a woman she the one unless you giving her the key.
I'm like, listen, a key is basically an engagement ring or a pre-engagement ring.
Pre-engagement.
Don't see PR. Don't play with me.
I'm serious.
Ring. That is.
Because now I'm allowing you in my life by any means necessary. Because if we're just dating, initial datings, right? Like in that first year or so, and we're meeting places, we're just getting to know each other still. But if I'm giving you my key, that means I trust you enough to see me in all of my shit.
Yeah. 100%. Key said, cut it out. No, I'm with you on that, brother.
Let me ask you this.
Because you definitely, if you got the key, you can come up, like you said, Ruth, my house a mess or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? You coming to see me in, you know what I'm saying, in my zone. You're getting to know that person, right? You don't want to wait till you're married and now you're seeing this person is junky. You're seeing this person, you know, don't take care, you know what I'm saying, their responsibilities, or don't do this and don't do that, right? You want to get that during the relationship, or as y'all are, you know what I'm saying, dating each other and learning each other. I ain't gonna say dating, but I'm saying as y'all are in that committed relationship and y'all are moving forward, you got a key to come in, you get to see them, who they are, you get to, you know, if it's early in the morning, you popping up, or however, right? You're learning. Your thing is you want to learn someone. Everybody think you gotta move in. I feel like you're getting a key and they actually get to come in. They stay in the night a couple of times, and you're actually getting to know and get to see that.
I got this one question. I got to make my child her little lunch. She want a little turkey sandwich, so, you know, I got to be nice.
Go ahead, Gio.
But, damn, I forgot my damn question. Shit.
When it come back to
When
you.
I get it back, I'll come back.
Oh, there you go. Cara, what's good? How you doing today? What's good? Thanks for coming up.
Hey, thank you.
What you have to say about this?
Okay, yeah, maybe I'm just a little old school, but I don't care who you are, boyfriend, unless you my husband, you gotta let me know you coming. Cause half the time I don't be at home or whatever. Like you gotta let me know. Even my child gotta let me. She can't pop up on me. So, yeah, it don't work like that over here. Maybe it's a South thing, but I know you gotta.
I'm in the South. I'm in Alabama.
You are? So what you talking about? So you just come over people's house unexpected?
Yeah, if we're
That's
going
a
to
hell no.
and we're rock steady, and we have made this
Rock
a committed relationship,
steady.
right? Steady, right? Listen, give me a key. I'm gonna give you a key to my place. If you feel like you want to pop up, you can pop up. I'm not. If I feel like I want to pop up, if I see your car ain't there, you ain't this right here, I'm gonna be like, oh. Then I might call and be like, hey, you know, I'm stopping by the house. I didn't see you was there. You know, but I'm ready to go. It's not telling you not to go anywhere. You can't go nowhere. You can't do your normal things. It's just that, hey, maybe I might, you know what I'm saying, want to surprise you. I might, like he said, might want to pull up and cook for you. Might want to come up and do some things. I don't want to call you and tell you what I'm about to do, you know, and ask your permission. We already got the permission once we said we in a relationship.
It's my house. You need permission.
Get the hell out of here, PR. Ask your question.
No, I think I'm just a little different. I mean, I hear what you're saying. You know, even if you have a kid, I don't know. I want to be informed. I don't like
It
surprises.
also depends what if you have children or not. Because if you're
Mm,
if I date men, it don't matter even if I dated women. If I have a young child, you
yeah.
my
That's
my
it.
son don't walk around with clothes on. Like there should be no reason you should just
Mm,
be walking in my house.
Yeah.
I
You
agree.
know what I'm saying?
I agree. I
I
definitely
know.
agree with
I
you there.
agree.
Yeah, so
I
we
agree.
So it all
definitely got
depends
to
on the
throw in those
situation as
scenarios.
well,
Yeah, we
and
got
you
to throw
know
in those.
your living dynamic.
Yep, there you go. Thank
Yeah.
you for saying that. Yeah,
Yeah. I appreciate that because I do. I have a 4-year-old, so you just can't pop. No, can't
yeah.
nobody just pop on
So
me.
I'm with you. So
I
I'm
got a
100%
Yeah,
with
yeah,
you.
preteen daughter.
yeah.
Now,
You
now
not
it's
Yeah,
been
walking
made
up in my
plain.
house.
That's been made
yeah.
plain. If
Right.
it was
What's
Mm.
up,
just me
Red?
though,
Welcome in.
I'm talking in the sense of just me. So I'm understanding that dynamic now
Right.
of having kids and say whatever is going on
Now,
with
if this was 15 years ago,
you
I'm
by
with you,
yourself.
TJ. There's a little leeway.
You by yourself. I'm talking in the sense of being by
Yeah,
yourself, and this is the person
a
you with.
single parent, you're not walking up in here thinking it's all free game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but even when my child went to, I mean, she stayed on her own. I don't know. I'm still like that. I guess I'm just different. You just gotta let me know you
I
coming.
just need some
That's
I need
it.
some
Yeah.
reassurance of what I
Look,
got
my
to do
Why
best
with my
would you
friend
life.
need to
and my
know that they
mother got
coming?
keys to my place, and they still call before they turn that
See,
key.
it's just a
Because
respect
that's
My
thing.
family.
Yeah,
mama
it's
is
just a respect.
66
That's
years
Because that's
it.
old
family.
and
What's
still
up?
announces herself.
Make it real. All right.
Even though I tell them you don't
Come on,
gotta
little
just come
maid.
in. Like if I happen to be just walking out the shower, then that's what it is. You see what you see. Shit.
Nah,
Well,
that's hell no.
that's your family. It's different from your
Right.
family than the person that you bumping uglies with and you decide to be in a relationship. If I walk in and you walking through the house naked because you want to walk through the house naked because it's your domain, and I see you in your nakedness, it's not going to be a shock to me because I already seen you in your nakedness. So what are we hiding? Why? What is the issue when you're alone? Now, if you got kids, it's a different. I definitely
Right.
understand that. When you got kids, that's a different dynamic. I'm
Right.
talking about by yourself and you created this relationship with this person. Y'all done gave each other keys, and if they want to pop up, they gonna pop up. If they don't, they don't. But
Yeah, I don't
that's
mind.
just me. I do understand where y'all coming from with the kid side,
I
but
think it's exciting. I think it's
I think it's
exciting. It's a cute, a nice little surprise.
yeah.
So I think that makes it like
It keeps the and that's why I think it can keep the variety going in the
right.
keep things fun. It also can X out any type of insecurities to me.
Yes, that too
A
on
lot of
both
things like
parties.
this, you got to look at
Absolutely.
the bigger picture of it. Like what draws us into having insecurities. When I always got to call you and ask you where you're going, or I always got to call and let you know I'm on my way. There's like, is it a reason why I got to call you and somebody else? You got to make sure they out the door. It would, even though that's not the case, that can start those things in people's mind, right? Especially after you're in those relationships so long.
Right.
You done made a commitment. I'm not telling you the first day after y'all get out of the talking stage, here's the key to my house. No, so once you getting to know them, y'all getting to know each other, y'all feel the comfort, y'all been bumping uglies now that y'all in a relationship, right? Y'all don't keep saying that. And you're now learning each other. You've been having sleepovers and all that good stuff, and you're now comfortable in giving them a key or a code or whatever to your house, and you're comfortable with them because you actually got to know them, right? Versus you just jumped into something. I'm saying all of this in the sense of you getting to know this person and you truly know them and you trust them and you love them and you're wanting to move it up to the next level. That key stage, here you go, and you can pop up whenever you want to. It's now if you feeling a little danger to your life, hell no. You know what I'm saying? Don't give no
You
key.
shouldn't even be talking to that
You could be
person.
talking to them. So yeah, it's a lot of dynamics there.
Nope, I agree. So we've established talking stage, hell no. Established relationship, commitment, yes. Okay.
But to each their own, though. To each their own.
Absolutely.
It's never me trying to put like I said, I like we all agree to disagree on certain things, right? And that's what this is for. It's a learning, it's getting different perspectives, and it's something, hey, maybe I'll try that later in the future. Maybe I won't. That's totally what our podcast is about. It's the Hard Truth Podcast. It's not to put any ideology on anybody and make it feel like that is the way to go. Never, ever, ever is that what we're doing on this podcast. All right. So, yeah, I'm passionate. I'm passionate about certain things, but it's just to open up your eyes to look at it in a different way. And
Now,
jump back to me because I love a good devil's advocate.
riddle me this. People that invest before is that commitment. Like, why do we keep doing that like over and over to ourselves? We invest so much into the talking stage as if we already go together. Yeah. I think men do it so much better than women. It's more women that do that. We invest more. Men really know how to go through that talking stage. Men really know how to date. Women, oh my God, we already create the whole relationship in our heads before it even exists.
I ain't gonna say they all know how to date exactly, but they know how to talk and keep that boundary up.
Right. So
Like we always look at the potential of a man, like, ooh, but we in the Lulu land instead of just looking at that person exactly what they show you.
Like before you started having children, you see a guy you're dating, you like, ooh, we would have cute kids together. You already thinking about the whole future. You just met the man, barely remember his name.
Y'all done already planned out wedding dates, how many kids, everything. Y'all done putting out here everything off of that. Probably sometimes off of the first date.
Right. Well, part of their game. Wait, what? If you and that person is on the same page, yes, it's all a game. Well, part of their game. Okay. So it's a game. I don't want to play this game. I quit. And I'm not a quitter.
No, but you hit the nail on the head when you said that. You know what I'm saying? It is different for guys. We really want, you know what I'm saying, we really want to go from stage to stage. And like I said, there's some men that's actually out there scouting and looking for their wife and looking solely for that. So it's not going to count out that it's just a majority, right? Majority of men, they're going to walk through the talking stage and hit each stage at a level of their timing versus when with women, we start talking. I like you. This is what we're doing. We're getting married next week. We're doing this. After that, we're doing this in their head. They might not be saying it, but it's in their head. And so, it's not saying all women do that, but a majority, do.
Right. Yeah, we have to stop investing before committing. We have to make a conscious, conscious decision to not invest so much before there's a commitment.
I think when it comes to relationships, y'all, and they end so abruptly because of the there's no spice in it. There's no fun. There's that dries up. There's no growth, with each other. It goes back to individuality. People, instead of growing together, it goes back to growing, in your own individual space. And I feel like that sometimes can ruin it outside of financial and all that extra stuff. I think that goes, and of course, like I said, society, what they see, what they feel like they want to play the field and see if they still got it. All that stuff plays into it. Relationship lasting.
Okay.
Talking stage just allows you to get to know someone and try to really feel them out. And then also make sure you are in your head being for real with yourself and being realistic, not being, delusional, being realistic about the situation.
Hold on, I'm sorry, I gotta go on mute. I gotta scream something to my son.
Yeah. Problem is some people move too damn fast. You damn right, it's too damn fast. And it's some guy when they
yes.
Yeah. Some people
Yep,
move.
that attachment forming is too fast. We attach too fast. That's the problem. Like I said, especially for women, we already thinking about our whole future. Well, what our wedding dress look like, damn it. We thinking about everything. It's crazy.
And people didn't put so much pressure on people. Like I said, people stress on people. Society put stress on people. It just tells you got to be here and here. And some people just not strong willed enough to be okay where they're at and move in their time. And some people feel like I gotta have it by this time, and if I don't, and then they end up jumping into stuff real fast just to make that time and that goal that they have.
Mm-hmm.
End up being a horrible move. Yeah.
All right. So what happened? Oh my God, we got 15 minutes. So what? Let's talk about when this talking stage ends. When you decide that the person does not is not for you, right? I see a lot of ghosting happening. Instead of just saying, "Hey, this is not the route that I want to take. It's not for me."
I didn't know how to break up with people. I was horrible at breaking up with people. I just was ghosting. It's not
I was an asshole when it came
because
to breaking up with people.
I didn't like hurting nobody's feelings. Like I'm sorry.
What?
I didn't like
DJ,
hurting
I'm the
nobody's
same way. I don't know how to do it. With,
What?
I would
Mr.
rather you break
Talker,
up.
ghost people.
listen. I'm an asshole.
Then be an asshole and break up with me, damn it.
Nah, I'm gonna be an asshole. Make you leave me so I don't feel bad.
That part.
If that makes me the bad guy to everybody else, so be it.
So goddamn big. People are crazy.
I'm
People are crazy.
Y'all are crazy. Look, I'm not gonna say I ain't never did it.
I
I've
ain't perfect.
ghosted many a times. Let me
He over
tell
there
you
finna blow.
something. Like,
He better blow that phone up over there. Hey, where you at? But yeah, what you say, Carl?
keep popping up to your house.
No,
Wait, answer my call.
Yeah, I was on my way. I was on my way, PR.
I know it. I know it.
So no,
Listen,
I was
after this
pricing
week,
the
after
food
these
for
last
Uncle.
24 hours, Key and Platinum can show up to my house, and I gotta take it.
I feel like when I was younger, maybe that goes from response, but now that I'm older, I do text and be like, maybe we're not compatible. I don't see us going, we're not on the same page, and I wish you well. And good luck with what you're
Yeah, I do
looking
that.
for.
But
That's
look,
me.
that
But
don't
yeah.
stop them though. I think that's
I do
why.
that too.
That's why a lot
Okay.
of people do ghost, because that doesn't stop them. Like with the barber that I was telling y'all about. I told him straight up, we are not
That's
compatible. We are
80,000.
not for each
So
other.
you don't
And now
block
every few
afterwards?
months he's texting me when I drop my son
About
off. Like,
80,000, are we?
can I take
But
you
I
on a date?
block.
What?
We're not
Yeah,
talking
but
about
when I
80,000, is we?
respond,
Carl said
but
she
when I
block or don't
respond, I
respond.
block you because I don't like. I said my response. That's it. You
That's
don't
it.
need to have access to me no more because I said it nicely. You agree. You don't need to know my number no more. We're done. Go on about your life. I wish you well.
Real, for real.
Yep.
I
That's
know
it.
you're not talking about some Mr. 80,000 out here.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. He messaged me
That boy
again.
don't need to
Like
Oh
mess with
last week.
nobody but the
wow.
courts.
I would be
You
like,
know what?
in order to be respond, you need to cash out me. I no longer
He need to
respond through
cash
cash.
out
I
his
bet you,
kids.
I believe he'll stop talking to you after that.
No,
Say,
he'll send it.
really? Oh, okay.
He'll
Well,
send you money,
I
but
give.
not his kids? Damn, that's foul.
Wow,
He will send it. I know he would.
that's crazy.
Cause that's I don't
There's
know.
people
That's
that are like that.
that's
That's
creepy
why Carl
tendencies
said
right there.
you have to cut them out. You have to cut those sides. If you're saying y'all are not compatible, and you know what I'm saying, even on a friendship level or anything like that, you gotta cut it. You gotta cut it at the roots. Now, if y'all are cool and y'all both walk away and it's just hey, we're just cool. I'm just calling to check on you type of deal. That's different. But if you know that they can't deal with a breakup and they gonna keep, no, you definitely gotta block him and start.
No, for real. I gotta find my son a new barber.
You go over to the streets.
That's crazy for the streets.
Man is willing to cash app you money and not take care of his kids. Hell to the no. I'll go find you a new barber for you.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Why I teach my girls how to throw hands.
That's right. That's right. Yes, dog. You better.
Bust his ass to the white meat.
That's right. Cause hey, you can't be playing around these days. That don't throw hands and tote that heat. But but yeah, so because it's just crazy folks out there that can't deal well with rejection because like I said, we got that no child left behind and all of this participation awards and all that stuff. So people don't know how to accept rejection and accept somebody telling them no or ending something, right? And that was my thing. I know I didn't like doing it because I didn't want to get those reactions and the cries and the why and all that. I didn't want to. I would ghost and I would just.
But during the talking stage or do a breakup?
You broke all them hearts, TJ?
If it's doing the talking stage,
You better roll
Talking
some
about
phone.
why?
Don't fool you.
So do you know a lot of times when a talking stage ends, sometimes that hurts more than a real breakup. So stop ghosting people.
Yeah, that's true.
Really? They ain't compatible and y'all.
Yeah, because people be lying.
Y'all make me
They be
feel like
lying
I'm
if
just
you been-
on the heart or something, cause that's talking. Like we
If
ain't got
we
no
talking-
emotional connection.
We ain't got no emotional connect. Thank you, Carl. That's
What am I attached to?
You do get connections sometimes during the talking stage, and it depends on how long it is. And like that's what we were saying. Like sometimes people feed you false
we going
hope.
into the next stage. If that connection,
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. I'm doing it wrong.
Yeah, but people
We
Wow.
ending a talking phase. Your boy not crying or losing any sleep.
like right, Mary J. Blige said it. I'm not gonna cry.
Like it's not like we breaking up. We weren't committed. What I'm crying for?
We ain't breaking up. We just ending it at the top.
Hey, it didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't work. It didn't. It's go ahead, keep it moving. Right?
Yeah,
And I think a lot of people do that in the
work out.
talking stage. Y'all, I don't know. I'm not. If we're in the talking stage and we just talking. If I ghost you, we just that right there should be a message to you that we're not doing. Of course, if it's not and it gets to the point where it's annoying, then of course I'm gonna tell you. We just not compatible. What part didn't you understand? The me not texting back, the me not responding. What? But if you need me to tell it to you, this is it. But here's the thing: being mature is knowing that you got to let people know. Like Cara said, hey, we just not compatible. That's cool. I like how she said that. That's something to take into perspective of doing when you're in a talking stage. To really, you got to let people know sometimes, and. Because you don't want to lead them on to thinking, oh well,
Being an adult is better.
and make them go into a what's the name of that movie? Thin line between love and hate type of mindset. And now you ended up in a bathtub,
TJ.
tied up in a bathtub.
Oh my God.
TJ
So when
fool
you ain't
y'all.
understand me not texting back and ignoring, I HH you then TJ.
Listen, if I send you a screenshot of TJ's face, just know we're done.
Hell no, PR.
I send you a face of TJ as a photo. Just know
That's
it
crazy.
ain't gonna work out.
That is crazy work.
And don't let TJ fool y'all. That man a Rolling Stone.
I see.
That boy a Rolling Stone. I done seen him.
Listen, I'm living my best life.
I'm learning that. Sure. Oh my gosh, it's 2:51, y'all.
That's 2 hours went by fast, yeah. But it's always good talks. It's always great conversation. I love hearing everybody's perspective. Like I said, we agree to disagree. This talking stage thing is a lot, though.
It is.
I'm learning as I get older. Some things that I did wrong, some things that I could have done better, and how to do it better now moving forward, and not being a whole adult. Yeah, I'm gonna just say TJ Moss emoji. That's it. That's gonna let you know I'm good on you. Real.
Oh my God.
Man, I'm telling you, going on to the, on to the next, right?
Yeah, real quick.
Especially when you're in the talking stage, y'all. It's just not, it's not worth your time to try to, make somebody into something. Like we said last night, we ain't into the build a bear stages no more, right? So if they're not fulfilling the things that you, and I'm telling you guys, not being superficial, you gotta be real. You gotta be realistic. But if they're not building the things that you for in a realistic sense, something that you can also provide back, then you need to dismiss that. And if it's dismissing it the right way, like Cara said, let them know we just not compatible. I'm not feeling you. You can even let them know the reason why, right? And because we're letting them know because you're cutting it at that. Now they might try to, I can. No, I'm good. You showed me. You showed me just your actions. If you can fix it, maybe you can fix it for the next one. That's cool. But we're good because I don't want you to put on a mask now that I told you what your faults were that I wasn't, willing to move forward with. I don't want you to put on a mask and do it just now because I just told you that was the reason. So it's not gonna last. It's just you want to just do it for a temporary moment and then it's gonna be back to the same old. I know somebody who's dealing with that right now in their marriage, right? And so it's like, no, man. We're too grown for that. We're too grown for you just be saying, I'm going to do this just to keep me. And then it only lasts for a little bit and you back on your same rocker of bullshit.
Right. Listen, y'all, tomorrow we are on TJ Knowles' page and we're talking on the same topic. But tomorrow we're going to dig in on how to do the talking stage the correct way. That's what we're going to dive into. Because clearly we all need to learn something because we've been doing it wrong, damn it.
We've been doing it wrong, y'all. But don't think you've been doing it wrong. The reason why you know what I'm saying, you say
they've been doing it wrong.
Who?
the other person, shoot.
They've been doing it. They need to get on the podcast. They got to get on the Hard Truth podcast so we can talk about some things and we can definitely get a better understanding of wait, you right. I did that. I did do that. Damn. That was messed up. Let me try to revamp that for the next one, right? And so we walk into a better situations as we grow, as we get older. Like I said, just don't rush it. Your person is out there.
Right.
Don't rush it because you'll rush it, you'll get that wrong person. Now that's a waste of time that's what we'll call it, a waste of time instead of a lesson 4 or 5 years later. So
I agree. All right, taking a request. What y'all want to hear? What you want to hear? Hey.
Talk to me now. But yeah, y'all, welcome to the Hard Truth Podcast. If you just coming through, y'all, this is the Hard Truth Podcast. We're here Saturday and Sundays, right here on the Roof the Truth page and also on TJ Knowles on Sundays. We run it back. We have some great intellectual topics and content over here. We're just talking about life. We're talking about relationships. We're talking about a whole lot of things. And we just expect people to come through, be respectful, share your thoughts, share the things that you've been through. Because I'll say you get to look in the mirror, but at the same time, you get to get some ways that you can do things differently or do things better moving forward. Or just reflect on some things that you've done in the past and like, oh shit, maybe I could have done that a little bit, a little bit lighter. Maybe I could have not just ghosted them, right? I'm okay with that now that y'all on my case. But nonetheless,
you could let it fade slowly. Yeah. And then, like how PR said, he let them do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, because once you start fading away little by little, but you still stick around, don't do this. Don't listen to me. This is toxic as hell. But listen, once you start fading away little by little, the girl gonna say to you, you know what? You don't really pay attention to me. This is not what I want. It's over. So, yeah, follow PR. he on to something.
He on to something. PR, you on to something.
No, Ruthie, because that's what you need to be wanting. I gotta call you.
That's what they be wanting for you to dismiss them so they can go run to their boys and play victim. Oh, yo, she left me. And they can be all innocent in the situation. I know how these niggas be thinking.
You don't know.
Not
That's
PR.
they be
Real.
all a game.
Real.
Fuck
You don't
is
know
they
who you
for?
talking about.
That's why I
Real
said
came
don't
into the
listen to me.
regulate.
It's toxic.
Huh?
Real
don't know what
came
you're
to
talking about.
regulate.
You see what I mean?
I'm right in
Look,
the
now
PR.
this is real friendship right here.
You
She
don't know.
came to
You
check
don't know
me.
what the hell
Hell
you talking
no,
about.
Rude.
No, hey,
These niggas
anybody
be
in this
thinking they
chat, don't
slick.
listen to what just happened the last 2-3 minutes. They out here bullshitting.
But no, we gonna
I
definitely
told you.
take Kara's. We gonna take Kara's. I like Kara's perspective on that. Hey, just let them know. Be upfront, and this is what it is. And block.
Yeah.
But this is what it is. Block them. Get them out your phone, especially if you know that is nothing can go from. Now, if it's a cool person and cool friendship, yeah, we can. You know what I'm saying? Maybe talk every now and then on a friendship level. Then that's cool. But if you know that, hey, it's a cut ties, totally block. That's why they gave us that block doggone option. Block
Mm-hmm.
and go from there and go on about your life so they can go on.
Right. Can I get one more
Financial-
friendship refresh, please?
Right. That's right there, S-Dub.
Respect, finances, action match words. What is
Get
that?
married.
FK? He said FUCK it?
Fuck it. Get married.
I'm about to marry myself. I'm gonna have a whole ceremony. Y'all coming?
Okay, listen, y'all listen to this
I
good
will
old
be
R&B,
there.
man. Y'all listen to this good
Yep,
old
I'm gonna be there.
I'm
You'll be the
coming to
flower
I just want to be the
girl.
flower
I'm
boy.
coming to cut up at the reception.
Can I be the flower
TJ,
boy?
I need the 360 machine,
You
TJ.
got it. You got it.
Hey, Ruth, I want to be the flower boy. I got the right music to come down to too.
You
So
gonna
don't
be
worry
the
about it.
ring bearer. Key gonna be the flower girl.
I'm gonna be the flower boy. Now, fuck that. We changing shit up this year.
Not the flower girl.
There go those gender roles. There goes those damn gender roles.
Key, I guess you gotta be the ring bearer.
Nah,
The ring bearer.
walk out with the ring. Fuck that.
I hold the goods.
Rail's gonna conduct it. She's gonna be the minister. She's gonna marry me to myself.
I'm coming through to catch the bouquet. I'm coming through to catch the bouquet.
You can have the bouquet. I don't want to do that shit again.
PR said three marriages it is out. Three marriages. That's it.
Listen, 3 strikes you out.
3 strikes, yeah.
Look, PR, you full of shit. You gonna be married before me again.
Bullshit.
Exactly. You so PR know he a lover boy, y'all. Don't let PR.
Nah,
fool y'all.
listen, I'm gonna be a lover boy that ain't got no ring attached
Married
to
as
it. Listen,
hell. So
You full of shit.
listen, one, I'm not paying for another ring. You got me fucked up. Number 2, we going straight to the courthouse if.
yeah.
You see,
absolutely.
there's hope, ladies. There's hope, ladies out there.
Listen,
Whoever's
hey, I'm gonna crush all them
interested,
hopes right
there's
now.
hope.
Listen, it's
The
not the
door's
right.
open.
It's not the one you want. Listen, we can have a
I can't get my dream wedding
community
PR.
marriage, community property. Listen, but we don't need no paperwork. We can file our taxes together, all that shit.
So PR,
all
so
transactional
and
at
I gotta
that
go to
point.
the courthouse.
Listen, the only time we go in the courthouse is because you changing your name to something else.
It's all transactional at that point.
Listen, label it whatever you want. Paul PR ain't ever getting married again.
Bullshit.
I'm okay with the courthouse.
Listen, I am too old for the bullshit.
Then we'll go to your dream
Again,
wedding.
there's doo-doo in the pool.
Yeah, I'm
There's
cool with the
caca
courthouse
in the
too.
pool.
And you
Then
know
dream
what?
wedding. Then dream wedding. And then
What dream wedding?
life together.
Right.
Who having a dream wedding?
Courthouse first, dream wedding, and then living life. That's how
You got me fucked up.
I don't want no dream wedding. Look, my
Nah.
dream wedding is the courthouse. Okay, and then take me to Dubai. Damn it.
I'm not paying for not another
Yeah,
wedding.
I want a trip and come home to a nice house. We can
Right.
get married in our new house.
I'm not paying for not another wedding.
You gonna pay for whatever I say you gonna pay for,
Yes, ma'am.
okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You better
He said
watch out,
yes,
sir.
ma'am.
Yes,
Watch
ma'am.
out.
Whatever you say,
Watch
Key, I
out
got you,
now.
boo.
How
I
quickly we
thoroughly enjoyed
change.
this. All right.
Listen,
Right.
listen. I have a. This
He just
is
needs
just
somebody
me.
with a little spice. Get him in
Hey, Key,
order.
how tall are you?
5'1"
See, that's the
and
problem right
shrinking.
there. There's something about little people that
This was a
scare me.
5-1 and
And shrinking.
Them short people scare me. I'm gonna be in my place.
Oh,
I'm
man.
crying.
I love this, y'all. Thank y'all so much for rolling through. We're running it back tomorrow. On TJ Knows page, but of course you can hit up for Ruth the Truth will be on this, so you'll see it. Whoever you're following, catch this on tomorrow. We're gonna run it back, but with more topics, more laughs, more music. All right, we got to definitely get back with our question of the day too. But we have so much fun just chopping it up and talking some real life stuff, you guys, and hopefully growing together. So, Ruth, back to you. Let's get
Yes. All right. Can I get everybody to unfollow me and follow me back, please? Thank you so much. It is the Hard Truth Podcast. If it made you uncomfortable, sit with it. Till next time, y'all. It's the Hard Truth Podcast. TJ Knows and Ruth the Truth. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Thank you so much.
Thank y'all.